ZZ Gundam. System profile. Classified. Project Zeta. 3rd generation prototype. That designation makes it sound clean. Organized. Like I was planned from the beginning. I wasn't. I was a panic response. The Grips conflict ended and the AUG was bleeding. Neo Zeon was fielding the Kubili, the Hama Hama. Machines built for new type warfare at output levels the Zeta couldn't match. Anaheim's answer? Stop building scalpels. Build a sledgehammer. The strategic objective was simple. Develop a 3rd generation mobile suit capable of overwhelming Neo Zeon's high output machines. Single unit anti-fleet capability. No support units required. One mobile suit with the firepower of a warship. That's me. Where the Zeta was built around transformation, around becoming something else, I was built around one question. How much firepower can we force into a single frame before the frame says no? 7,340 kilowatts. That's my reactor output. The Zeta pushed 2,020. The Mark II before it, 1,930. I generate nearly 400% more power than my predecessor. They needed every watt of it. 19.86 meters at the head, 22.11 overall, 32.7 tons dry, 68.4 fully loaded. Total thruster output, 101,000 kilograms. I use AMBAC, active mass balance auto control, through my binders and limbs to maneuver in zero gravity without burning propellant. I'm not fast like the Zeta, but I don't need to be fast when everything in front of me is gone. The high mega cannon, 50 megawatts, mounted in my head, rated to vaporize multiple mobile suits in a single discharge. One shot and the battlefield changes. The drawback? Massive energy drain. Even my reactor can't sustain it without recharge. I fire it once and my systems scream, but once is usually enough. My double beam rifle runs on an independent generator connection. Dual barrels for firing rate adjustments or simultaneous heavy blasts. 10.6 megawatts per barrel. And my hyperbeam sabers, stored in my backpack, they don't just cut. When they're docked, they function as large-bore double cannons. Everything I carry does 2 jobs. 21 tube missile launchers, twin pods, 42 rounds total. Programmable warheads for anti-ship or anti-mobile suit engagement. Double Vulcan phalanx guns at the head for close-in defense. Wing shields on both arms that double as aerodynamic control surfaces when I transform. And I do transform. G Fortress mode, heavy cruiser configuration, 30.13 meters long, 18.52 meter wingspan. Long-range deployment, heavy bombardment. And I can function as a sub-flight system, carrying other mobile suits on my back. But unlike the Zeta, I can't do atmospheric reentry on my own without additional equipment. That was the trade-off. The Zeta rides shockwaves. I ride firepower. Now here's what made me different from every mobile suit before me. The core block system. I split into 3. The Neo Core fighter houses the pilot. Detachable. If everything goes wrong, the pilot survives. Core top is my upper body, chest, arms, double beam rifle. Core base is my legs and backpack. Each section operates independently. It was Anaheim's answer to pilot survivability. It was also the beginning of my problems. The biosensor. Quasi-Psychomu. Same concept as the Zetas. But when Judo Ashita sat in my cockpit and his emotions peaked, the system overrode my mechanical limiters. My beam sabers extended to extraordinary lengths. Power, speed, strength, all beyond specification. Judo wasn't trained. He was a junk dealer from Shangri-La Colony. But his raw new type potential was off the charts. When he got angry, I became something the engineers never designed. But here's the truth Anaheim doesn't put on the brochure. The complexity trap. My core block system, the three-part combination, it compromises my frame rigidity compared to non-transformable units. Shoulder transformation hinges under high stress. Core block connection points are critical failure zones. Knee joints buckle under sustained combat loads. The maintenance overhead was brutal. High mechanical complexity meant significant downtime and field repair nightmares. They tried to fix me. The enhanced double zeta MSZ-010 ZZ structural rebalancing, generator tuning for better weapon stability, thruster output pushed to 124,800 kilograms, a more stable platform, closer to what I should have been from the start. Then they went further. Full armor double zeta FA-010S. Bolt-on Gundarium composite armor containing micromissiles. Shoulder spray missile launchers. A second high mega cannon mounted at the waist. Mass balloon to 87.2 tons. I could sustain direct beam hits while delivering fleet-level bombardment. I became a walking battleship, and that was the point. And that was the problem. They tried to mass-produce me. The MSZ-013. Mass production type. Removed the core block. Stripped the transformation. Simplified the high mega cannon and generator. It was cancelled. The Federation looked at the numbers and chose the Jagon instead. Simpler, cheaper, reliable. Performance does not equal logistical viability. That's what the report said. I am the apex of dinosaur evolution, the extreme conclusion of the high firepower plus transformation philosophy that defined the mid-universal century 080s. A technological marvel that proved absolute power comes at the cost of reliability. After the Neo-Zeon War, mobile suit development abandoned machines like me. They called us dinosaurs. Too complex, too expensive, too fragile for what we cost. The future belonged to the Jagon's versatility, the new Gundam's elegant simplicity. But I was never built to be the future. I was built to win a war that was happening right now. And I did. Judao and I stood at the Battle of Axis, and we didn't blink. They can call me a dinosaur. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for 165 million years. MSZ-010, Double Zeta Gundam, Anaheim's Fortress, Judao's Hammer, the last dinosaur to walk the battlefield, and the first Gundam that proved too much power is still power. End transmission.